Over the past year and a half, my wife Rachel and I have had a dream of quitting our jobs, selling our worldly positions, and travelling the world full time. This journey has hardly started, and it's had its fair share of setbacks. Physically, mentally, financially, it's been draining. But we both know this is something we want to do, and we're determined to make it happen. Follow us on the start of the rest of our lives. One of the hardest things we had to do was resign from our jobs. I work for a hydraulics company. I've been with them for 10 years. I've been with the company since it started. It was definitely something that was hard for me to do, but it was definitely time for me to move on. I'd done my time in the company and I was ready for a change. When asked by the boss why I was leaving, I explained to him that I had a plan to travel the world, starting in Southeast Asia. He understood and saw where I come from, put an open resignation letter in until I knew what was going on and when I had the dates locked in. So it was very helpful for me to know that I'd informed my boss, given him time, find a new replacement for me. Yeah, so another thing we had to do was sell the house. It's on the Whangaparaoa Peninsula. It's a lovely spot, very community. Anyone who knows the Auckland property market knows that it is a pretty hot market. Even though the mortgage rates are at an all-time high at the moment due to inflation in our country. After COVID, the country didn't bounce back very well, so property prices have come down while mortgage rates and mortgage costs have gone up, and so has the cost of living. For example, for a litre of 95 unleaded petrol here, it's $3.30 a litre. Yeah, it's quite expensive here in New Zealand. Beautiful country, but very expensive to live. And this is one reason why we've decided to act now and go away for a year and reassess. So with the property sold and the mortgage paid, it was time to sell our possessions. Something that proved more liberating than I thought. I've never really been hung up on possessions, but I do like having nice things. But if I don't have it, I also don't miss it. So we've been slowly selling all our stuff. At the end of the day, we're going to have no TV, which is fine by me. We'll manage. And we've sold probably 80% of our stuff. We've just got little bits and pieces we need to finish selling. One of the hard things to do is leaving family and friends. It's going to be very isolating being on our own in a whole other country where English is the second or even third language. But we're looking forward to the challenge, and there's always ways to stay in touch with people over Messenger, WhatsApp, video calls. There's always ways and means, and people can come visit. Hopefully people come visit. We would love to have people come over. And of course we'll always be popping home eventually sometime, even if it's not permanently. We will be coming and going from New Zealand. As for the struggles, there's been many. We listed our house on the market September last year. It's now just March the 1st, 2024, and it has taken a very long time for our house to sell. The market was very, very hit and miss this last year. It is picking up again now, but it was hard times to actually sell the property. But now the property is sold, that's behind us. Our positions are selling. We had to save hard for this holiday. We had to make sacrifices. We had a goal of flying out in January. That was our latest. That's what we really wanted to do, but that time frame blew out, so we had to manage that expectations. It's something you have to do, you know. Nothing ever works as the plan. That's life. So we had to learn how to adapt and evolve and move, just be fluid with what's happening. There's nothing we can do about it. Obviously it wasn't the right time, and now that the time is right, we should be buying our plane tickets and first lot of plane tickets and accommodation and everything this weekend. So yeah, it's exciting times. Planning and research. Exactly what we're doing now. Everything's on YouTube. We find a place that looks nice, we watch YouTube videos on it. Our first stop after visiting friends and family in New Zealand and Australia is going to be Phuket. We love Thailand. We've been there multiple occasions and love the people, love the area. It's just great fun. There's something about Thailand, I just can't put my finger on it, but it feels like my second home. I go there, I feel like I'm one of them. I feel like I belong. I feel home. they're just good people. You can always have a good time in Thailand. A lot of time went into planning and researching the first year of our holiday. In saying that, we only really know what we're doing for the first 70 days. We've kind of kept it open. We know places we want to go and where we want to see, but we are just keeping it open. We're going to go with the flow, roll with the punches. Got to understand that's all part of it. So we've just planned out so far ahead, and we're trying to stay open to evolving, which is going to be hard, you know, coming from a place of structure. Both Rachel and I have structure in our lives. So it's going to be interesting trying to shift from structure to having a lot of time on our hands and managing that time wisely. First stop after visiting friends and family in New Zealand and Australia is going to be Phuket. After that, we're planning on going to Vietnam and going from north to south, seeing a lot of places. We want to start in Hanoi. We've been to Hanoi before, we've been to Vietnam before. Started in Hanoi as well, but we were there sort of in the colder times. So this is our introduction to our YouTube channel, Rachel and Grim Adventures. If you want to see what we're getting up to and come along with us, please do. We would appreciate the like, the share, the follow, any comments, you know, good or bad. I know this is probably going to be terrible. This is one of my first ever videos. I'm open to advice. I'm open to ideas, where to go, what people think. Yeah, just hit me up and I'll try and reply back. Thanks.